Fernando Tatis Jr. may be in the news for a lot of unpleasant things right now, but he has no doubt won the hearts of many. Here are what MLB stars think about him. Starting this one off is the legend himself, A-Rod. When Alex Rodriguez speaks, people listen. The former Yankee player turned baseball analyst is known for his keen eye and his ability to break down the game like no one else. So when he compared Fernando Tatis Jr. to LeBron James, people paid attention. According to him, he's our LeBron James in the making, following in the footsteps of Mike Trout. We need more Tatis. Let's promote them. Now, let's be clear, describing an NBA player with an MLB ace is useless. However, what Rodriguez was trying to say was that Tatis Jr. is a special player who's more than just a great athlete, but also a symbol of the MLB, just like LeBron James. And in that sense, Tatis Jr. is definitely in that conversation. He's personable and entertaining to watch. His appealing demeanor can entice admirers to come to watch him perform. But what about the comparison to Mike Trout? Trout is nothing short of brilliant. Since 2012, he's been dominating the MLB. He's won several MVP awards. He's been in every All-Star game, and many people would agree that he's a well-rounded player. So, how does Tatis Jr. stack up? In comparison to Trout, he's still a baby, but his future seems promising. But here's the thing, folks, he's still in the learning phase and is yet to hit that peak level of performance. When you see Tatis Jr. at the plate, you know that anything can happen. He can smash a homer, swipe a bag, or bunt like a boss. He's a real surprise package. You never know what he'll do next. And once he's been able to get rid of all the controversies, the sky would be his limit. Do you know who else thinks Tatis is a great player? Derek Jeter. That's who. Former shortstop Derek Jeter had nothing but praise for the MLB star. We all know he's been there and done that. Of course, everyone has to pay close attention when a legend like him praises a player. He applauded Tatis Jr.'s ability to do it all on the field, defend, run bases, throw the ball, and so much more. Talk about real recognizing real. In 4 seasons, he's been able to rack up some impressive numbers with 319 hits, 85 home runs, and 204 RBIs. And this is due to his supersonic swing. But it's not just his speed that makes Tatis Jr. a great hitter. He also can hit for average and get on base. He's got a keen eye at the plate and is not afraid to take a walk when it's offered to him. And once he's on base, he's a threat to steal at any time. Defensively, Tatis Jr. is equally impressive. He's got lightning-fast reflexes and a strong arm that allow him to make plays that most other players wouldn't even attempt. He's got a great range and a fearless attitude that makes him a joy to watch on the field. And he's not scared of getting dirty to score a run. His aggressiveness on the base paths is something worthy of note too. This is why Jeter said he can do everything. He's a lot of fun to watch, whether it's defense, offense, running the bases. Tatis Jr. always has a certain swag about him, and he's usually seen having fun on the field. As the Padres manager, Jace Tingler, put it, he just has the spirit of a 10 or 12-year-old playing the best sport in the world, and he does it with a swag confidence, and he has a blast. So when Jeter said Tatis brought a different kind of energy to the MLB, he wasn't joking. But Jeter wasn't just praising his skills and personality, he was also praising his potential to become a legend. With 14 All-Star selections, 5 Gold Glove awards, 5 Silver Slugger awards, and more, Jeter's one of the greatest shortstops ever and knows his onions when it comes to spotting a legend in the making. So when Jeter sees something special in a player like Tatis Jr., it's worth taking notice. Eric Hosmer also saw the same thing. Tatis has also been praised by his Padres teammates, especially former veteran teammate Eric Hosmer. Hosmer praised his mental strength in particular. According to him, he's just so far advanced mentally for his age, it's usually the opposite. You see guys with so much talent, you have to try to help them with the mental side. But he's had that from day one that I met him. The fact that Tatis Jr. has been able to adjust seamlessly to the demands of the MLB is a testament to his mentality. In Hosmer's over 10 years of playing in the league, he saw young players fall by the wayside because they couldn't handle the pressure of the MLB. But he thinks Tatis would go far because of his mental edge and maturity. And speaking of maturity, Padres manager Tingler also said about Tatis Jr., he's just a caring, trustworthy guy. His teammates love him, people gravitate to him. You can't get any more mature than that, and his ability to stay calm and calculated in the face of the storm is nothing short of remarkable. Moving forward, there is another shortstop like Tatis, though, retired, who thinks of Tatis Jr. very highly. Jimmy Rollins, a former shortstop for the Philadelphia Phillies, is one of Tatis Jr.'s biggest fans. He's called Tatis Jr. one of the best offensive shortstops in the game. According to Rollins, Tatis Jr. has a way of making difficult plays look easy. He has a specialness about him that sets him apart from other players. With 4 Gold Glove awards, a Silver Slugger, and 3 All-Star appearances, Rollins knows what he's talking about when he praises a player. He also praised his personality. He's always smiling and having fun on the field like a player built for the spotlight. His over-the-top celebrations and cool handshakes, plus the swag chain that he dons after hitting a home run, he essentially silences the haters saying that baseball is boring. Rollins went on to praise Tatis Jr.'s defensive capabilities as well, noting that the plays that he makes outside of the normal range is what makes him an elite defender. Tatis Jr. is known for making spectacular defensive plays with highlights that include diving catches, acrobatic jumps, and lightning-fast throws to first base. Rollins also said that what makes Tatis special is how he makes difficult stuff look uncomplicated. So far in the majors, he's been bashing bombs and is already recognized as one of the most menacing players in the league. This dude can hit homers, additional base hits, and walks like it's his day job. But he also has been criticized for his many errors. In 2019, he committed the 5th most errors in the MLB with 18 errors. 14 of them were throwing errors. In fact, San Diego had to hire a top-notch infield coach to help him. Nevertheless, one thing that stands out in Tatis Jr.'s game is his ability to perform when it counts. He's got this uncanny talent for delivering when the pressure's on, especially with big hits. It's like he's in his element under those circumstances. It's one of the most impressive aspects of his offensive game. That's why the Padres fans call him El Niño, which translates as little boy. And truth be told, he's got this youthful energy and a clutch gene that really shines through. It's impressive to watch for sure. To sum up, let's hear from the other MLB stars about what they think about Fernando Tatis Jr. Will Mayers was the longest tenured player for the Padres before moving to the Cincinnati Reds, had a lot of lofty words to say about Tatis Jr. when he said, "First time I watched him play was in 2017, in a prospects game at Petco Park. I remember thinking, this dude is the real deal. He's the most dynamic player I've ever seen up close and personal in my career." Mayers also went further to make a statement which some may deem controversial when he said, "Obviously Derek Jeter had a great career, but Fernando Tatis is somebody who I think can do even more because of the type of talent to take over a game like he can." Then former MLB player Reggie Jackson offered his 2 cents through his tweet, which read, "Fernando Tatis, keep playing hard and playing great. It's a pleasure to watch him play. Love your success. And the Padres rise to be a winner. Keep leading the way. It ain't easy to hit homers. Keep bringing the energy you have to the game. We need players like you, an all-star." However, after everything that's been said about Tatis, do you think any of these MLB stars may want to go back on their words after seeing the awful news about Tatis Jr. these past few months? How do you think he'd play now after everything? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video about what do MLB stars think about Fernando Tatis Jr., check out the video on the screen now, or the one we posted below, because we're sure you'll like that one too. See you there.